Welcome to RGL 2682 9-box MLB. We have a 25% filler to run, filling up the remaining 4 spots in this break. Fillers, we have Lenny S, Brian D for 2, Michael Bertone for 2, Brett N, Chris T, David S, TJG, Jason S, Michael R, Michael M, Chad C for 2, Jason A, and Darren B. 16 names. Your top 4 are gonna get into the break. Let's go 8 times. Top 4 are gonna get in. I think I have a Julio jersey we need to put up. I want to get a couple more posters for the walls, things like that. 5, 6, 7, and your top 4. Darren B, Chad C, Michael M, and Brian D making it on into the break. Apologies to the rest of the fillers. You will be a part of our filler giveaway at the end of the evening. Top 4 were good right there. Top 4 made it on in. All right, we are gonna roll 2 dice. Tell us how many times we need to randomize each list. After we randomize and your teams are assigned, give y'all a couple minutes to trade. Your bounties are currently sitting at 50 on the minor, major at 28.40. Monish G on top, down to Brian D, gonna be down on the bottom of this one. Let's go 8 times. 8 times on your names, 8 times on your teams, and let's get after it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Chris T on top. Howard gonna be on the bottom. Got a Grady Dick fat head to stick on the wall. I can think of about 50 other athletes I'd have over Grady Dick. Combo spots in this one: Rays, A's, Pirates, Nats, and Marlins, Rockies. Diamondbacks on top. Blue Jays gonna be on the bottom here. Here comes your teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 6, 7, and 8. Pirates and Nats on top. Texas Ranger is going to be on the bottom. Don't be shady about Grady. Hit a 101 Derek Lively out of Elite tonight. Congratulations, Pam. Awesome hit. All right, we've got Chris T with the Pirates and the Nats. David S with the Cardinals. Brian D with the Tigers. Milton with the Diamondbacks, Ricky with the Red Sox, Michael M with the Astros, Brian D with the Marlins, Rockies, Jason P, Rays and A's, Darren B with the Phillies, Keith W with the Yankees, Taylor with the Guardians, Chris W, Brewers, Chad C, Reds, Floyd, Blue Jays, Robert K with the Angels, we got Crush with the Mets, Brian D with the Orioles, ZH with the Giants, Stephen L with the Twins, Chad C with the Cubs, Lee B with my Mariners, Bill U with the Padres, Tanner with the Dodgers, Bobby D with the White Sox, Dylan N with the Braves, Monish with the Royals in our gold member spot, and Howard with the Rangers. What's going on, Manny? Let me know what kind of question you have. Probably be able to help you. If not, always help you via email. What am I doing here? Question marks. His wall would just be Mitch and Nikita. Course. Manny, have a good night forever and always. Always. Same scumbag. It's fine. It's always the same trolls, probably from some other channel. Alright, let's hop on into this one. I mean, they're just scumbags. You got scumbags on the internet, people who wouldn't say that stuff in real life. Just faceless cowards, you know? It's cool. It's a little annoying stuff you gotta deal with as a streamer, as a breaker, as whatever, you know? I can tell you that when you meet me in real life, same person as online. Maybe I swear a little bit more. But, same person. A lot more. I swear a lot more. All right, we've got Cosmic, we've got Sapphire Update, we've got Brooklyn, we've got Inception, and 5-star in this one. Yeah, I swear quite a bit more. Not coming to the Dallas show, no. Keyboard Courage, yep. All right, we're gonna power rip through Cosmic. Our 90th box of Cosmic. How many supers have we pulled this year? Like one, right? Gold member spot in this one was hit by... Who is a gold member spot? Did I not mark it? It was Monish. Monish won it. Monish. Probably just didn't mark it. Or I did mark it. We'll do a giveaway for chat after this break. I just power ripped 2. My eyes are watering. RGL has my back after all those H-hands I'm going to buy. I got to hit you a nice royal like a Bobby Witt or something so you can sell it and buy all those Dolphins cards in the last break. H-hand was everywhere in that last break. I want to see a super in this box. Super or like a red. Good luck to everybody in this one. We have one more baseball later tonight. That is going to be an all Bowman break. All right, let's kick it off. Bryce Harper on the ET. Padres is going to be a Star Clusters. Moreno, Bregman, Matt Olson, Nathaniel Lowe is going to be a refractor. Kate Cavalli. Corey Lee, Bo Bichette, Salvador Perez. Matthew Liberatore, JJ Bleday. Stars in the night is going to be Jake DeGrom, the DeGrominator for the Rangers, going to Howard. In 7 years, when I get my to 5 NT RPA, look back at you, Monish. DeGrom on the Stars in the night. Garrett Cole, Vaughn Gresham, Star Cluster, Seager, and Josh Young. Who is the least favorite player to ever play for your team, and why is it Nelson Cruz? It's definitely not Nelson Cruz. Julio, E.T. Kodai Senga. Definitely not Nelson Cruz. Probably Sean Figgins, honestly. It's such high hopes, and then he was a bum. Launched into orbit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. How do member spots work? So we give away 6 gold member spots every time we break. And we run a duck race at the start of each break. And if you are a gold member, you get a duck in that race. If you're a platinum member, you get 2 ducks in that race. And whoever wins gets a free spot in the break. Pretty simple. Jeff Cirillo is far from the worst Mariner. It's far from the worst Mariner. I like Jeff Cirillo. Corbin Carroll, Gabriel Moreno, and Alec Thomas. E.T. Corbin Carroll. Devers, Altuve, Bregman, and Alvarez on the Star Clusters. Correa, Yelich. Launched into orbit, Kyle Schwarber. Turang, Max Fried, Gleyber Torres, Garcia, and Ward. No numbered cards yet. It's a little surprise. Oh, I see gold on the stack, though. A-Rod had great steroids. I liked A-Rod as a Mariner. Okay, I do see gold coming on up. Most overrated MLB player of all time. I don't want to say it.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to
say.
Who do you think I'm going to say? I was going to say Derek Jeter. Sorry. I just think those teams would have won a lot of games even without him. We have a rookie gold of Miguel Amaya for the Cubs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. I have to answer. Answer to Phil. Listen.
Answer to Phil is worse. You gotta answer to me.
Listen, I'm sorry. If I took more time to think about it, I don't think he would make my top 5. I
thought you were gonna backtrack.
I'm not gonna backtrack. I stand by what I said. My bat signal went up. I'm gonna stand by what I said. I still think they would have won a bunch of games without him. Miguel Amaya to 50. That is gonna be 21 of 50.
Oh,
that being said, everybody knows that I'm not a Yankees fan. I'm a Mariners fan. Will Meyer. So don't listen to anything I say. Byron Buxton on the ET. Cal Ripken Jr. most over. No, Cal played like 2,400 games in a row. Haircut looking sharp. No, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. It's horrible. It's awful. Volpe is going to be on the Nucleus. Roger Clemens. No, Clemens was great throughout his whole career. Garrett Mitchell on the refractor. Aaron Judge. I like the trolls in chat. They would pee their pants if they were live in front of 400 people. Peña, Witt Jr., and Julio, they'd sit here like, what do I do? What do I do? 400 people are watching me. Seriously. Bobby Waite, Corbin Carroll, rookie. Garrett Mitchell. Our auto. We don't get autos per box. That is going to be Christopher Morel. These are like 3 per case. 3 per case on these. Variation Cosmic of Christopher Morel. Mods are killing it tonight. Thank you, mods. I appreciate you guys.
I think they sensed the Jeter comment.
Definitely. Well, they came in before the Jeter comment, in fairness. Christopher Morel right there. Let's wrap up this box. Wilson Contreras, Mike Trout, Tristan Casas, Oswaldo Cabrera, Shane McClanahan, Sandy Alcantara. Blue, Cal Raleigh, the big dumper, and Schwarber. Cosmic is awesome, but it is expensive, and sometimes we get a dusty box like that. Cal Raleigh, 70 of 99. Trying to think of, like, truly overrated players who... I mean, obviously Jeter's a Hall of Famer. Like, obviously. I'm not saying he wasn't a great player, but people talk about this guy like he's...
Have you seen his wins above replacement?
I don't know what his WAR is.
Okay.
What is his WAR?
It's better than a lot of the shortstops you've how many rings admired.
How many... I mean, he has a bunch of rings.
How many?
Okay, but those teams, though, you could take any player off those teams, and they probably still win most of those rings.
Martinez.
What?
Tino Martinez.
Yeah, how many rings does Tino have?
I don't know.
Miguel Amaya, 21 of 50.
Super stacked.
Tino has 4.
Tino has like 4 rings. Miguel Amaya to 50. Let's random off this one really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 72 career WAR. That's a lot of wins above replacement. Okay, maybe I stand corrected. That is going to be a 3, so that is going to the Royals right there. Monish. Sosa, McGuire, Clemens, A-Rod. So you guys are just thinking that guys who got popped for steroids are overrated.
So is Barry. No one's
What about,
Barry Bonds.
why would you guys not say Barry Bonds when he was a poster child for steroids? Yeah, because he was 7-time league MVP. Yep. I don't know. The overrated subject is very interesting to me. Like, trying to think.
Phil did.
Mike Piazza. Phil's out. He's never watching this channel again, dude. He's out. He's gone. I disrespected his guy right there. He's like, wow, it was nice knowing this guy. He's like, I used to like this channel.
No one knows that over.
He's over there texting Derek Jeter right now. He's sending Derek a text. Hey, get in chat and talk to this guy. No. All right, update series it is.
They made a bunch of burners.
All right, Levi Stout, Grayson Rodriguez, Jose Leclerc, and Yoshida on the debut. Jeter is the troll. Nah. What's that weird top load? It was smoked. He'd had enough. Listen, I respect everything Jeter did for the game, obviously. It's just one of those easy names that comes to mind. It could be Jeter.
Whoa.
Could be, I don't know. We have orange.
Stop saying Jeter.
No, well, somebody in chat said David Ortiz. Somebody said David Ortiz. Lindgren and Hoeing. Christian Pache. Garrett Stubbs. Blake Perkins is going to be to 25. 11 of 25. Think Juan Soto is overrated, says White Sox Tom. Wow. Wow. Like, it's got Ryan Braun comes to mind. Yeah, but, I mean, I guess. Yeah. We have Golden here. Christopher Morel rocking the cat whiskers. Garrett Acton. Oswaldo Peraza. Gold. Vince Velasquez, 21 of 50. You guys want to know somebody I lost money on is Vince Velasquez when he was a Philly. We thought he was going to be a really good pitcher. Vince Velasquez. Alfonso Soriano deserves to be in the overrated conversation. No. Alfonso Soriano was great. Overrated? It's tough because anytime you say somebody, like, those fans are going to be like, what? No. I'm trying to think. We have a redemption. Congratulations on your Adley, Brian. Adley's been a redemption in most of these boxes. Loizaga. Mitch. Topps Chrome Sapphire autograph. Gold. Gunnar Henderson, the other Oriole. Gunnar. 1/10 with the $2. There we go. There we go. Nice hit for Baltimore. I thought we were going Adley, but we got Gunnar instead. All right. I'm going to say another name. I'm going to say another name. And I was a fan of this team during this era. But I'm going to say another name. I think Jeff Bagwell is overrated. I think Biggio is much better. That's my opinion. I think Bagwell is overrated. Jeff Bagwell is one of the more overrated names. Buff Bagwell was a better Bagwell. I don't think Pujols was not overrated. Todd Helton. Todd Helton's an interesting one because he played most of his career at Mile High. You wonder, or he played his whole career at Mile High, right? Helton was always Colorado the whole way through. You wonder what he would have did in a park that wasn't hitter friendly. We're talking about overrated players who we think are overrated. We're talking about who we think is overrated. History of baseball. Anthony Rendon. Oh, poster child. Yuri Perez right there. Nice one for the Marlins. Don Mattingly, says Keith. Bagwell's career WAR was over 80. Want then? Really? Bailey Ober? And Jose Urena. Wow. Harold Baines, and only because he broke me on the Hall of Fame being... Harold Baines? Kinda. He-Man Choi. Matt Mervis, rookie. Rob Refschneider. Estevan Florio. David Wright, overrated. I don't know about that. Someone tried to tell me Josh Hamilton was. I mean, I don't think Josh Hamilton did enough. Chris Bryant, overrated. Who's underrated? I think it's easier to say underrated because that's you're not picking a fight. Nobody's gonna be like, no, he's properly rated. It's the more hot take is overrated. The more hot take is overrated for sure. Yeah, it's tough to argue WAR over 80 true. Devers is underrated. We have Pablo Lopez, Sam Bachman, Ryan Feltner, and then also Andrew Schiffen. Google says Ryan Sandberg was the most overrated of all time. All right, last pack of Sapphire. We have gold in here. John Brebbia, Bryce Miller, Vladdy Jr. is the most overrated today. I can kind of see that argument. And then Pete Alonso, 2 of 50. Tony Gwynn, criminally underrated. Agreed. Bryce Harper, not appropriately rated. Lou Bob, underrated in the hobby for sure. All right, let's do Inception 5-star, and we'll end this one with Brooklyn Collection. Inception has not been the greatest to us lately. We need to see something really nice from this product. We got Andrew McCutcheon, Nolan Jones, and Ezekiel Duran. Jordan Walker for St. Louis, Frankie Lindor, and Edward Julian on the rookie. Spencer Steer, best prospect on the Reds. Most overrated ever, King Flop LeBron. Wow. Trying to start that argument. For the Mets, Francisco Alvarez, 17 of 25. What's going on, Oh Snap? 3-color player worn patch auto. Going to the Mets and Crush. We'll one touch that one on up for you, Crush. Chat was getting quiet. Now they're fully awake. They're fully invested. They're fully engaged. Most overrated players of all time. Joey Votto overrated? No. He's had some down years at the end of his career. Not overrated. You didn't hear it from me, but check out Glasnow's career innings, says Phil. Fair enough. Did not hear from you. Jerickson Profar, most overrated. Most overhyped, I would think, is Profar. I remember buying Profar stuff, thinking he was going to be a big deal. But just because you don't like someone doesn't mean they're overrated. That's a good point, Nikki. Jason Hayward's overrated. No, Jason Hayward just didn't live up to expectations. Jason Hayward did not live up to expectations. That's all. Yeah. Big shoes to fill. David Justice was overrated, says Eric. Sympathy Pack Eric. Joey Gallo, not Joey Votto. Madison Bumgarner? No, I love Mad Bum. Three rings. 3 rings. Even though Jeter has 5. 3. Dynasty. David Justice dated Mariah Carey. He's fine. Adley on the rook. Profar is next to RGL's Velasquez and Zion cards. Nolan Gorman, Brian Bello. Trey Turner, and then behind it, Tristan Casas, 18 of 150. And then Justin Steele. I'm starting to think about, like, pitchers now. I'm trying to think about pitchers. Oh, Phil is appropriately rated. Tristan Casas. 3 rings equals not overrated. 5 rings most overrated. Yup. Logic. Robbie Ray, says Robert Kirby. Ooh, that's a good one. Robbie Ray. Kershaw because he disappears in the playoffs. That's a fair argument.
He's the opposite of Bumgarner.
Davis Martin is a very bad auto. 63 of 125 going to the Chicago White Sox. Bobby D. If anyone says Greg Maddux, I vote Instaban. Same. Overpaid but appropriately rated. Man, that's funny. Brian Bello for Boston. All right, final box of Inception. Wow. Hanny is over. Oh, come on. That one hurts. Murphy. That one hurts. Can't you just let me collect my 30-year-old outfielder in peace? Why do you got to go there? With an injury history? Frankie Lindor. Mookie Betts, just let me collect my guy in peace. Miguel Amaya on the green. Nick Prado, 18 of 75. No, Murphy's cool. Going to the Royals. And Grayson Rodriguez. Listen, my guy hasn't really done much in the league since... I mean, he did have a pretty good 2022. But, Got paid by the Giants, but that didn't work out. No, no. Well, he's been hurt since like 19, 20, 21 were all bad years for him. And then he had one good year. We missed the playoffs. Then he went to the Giants and didn't work out there. So then he came back. But, I mean, really, Hanny had a pretty good rookie year and an all-star second season. And after that, just kind of fell off the face of the earth. Most underrated superstar or shortstop right now is O'Neal Cruz. O'Neal Cruz prices are good right now. They're up. They're up because I just comped a couple of my really nice O'Neal Cruz flawless RPAs. 155 for a horizontal and 210 for a vertical. I was shocked. I'm also not shocked that Graham Ashcroft is our auto. 49 of 75 going to the Reds. I was shocked on O'Neal Cruz prices when I was looking around. George Brett, criminally underrated, says ZH. Graham Ashcroft. Leo Pagora better than O'Neal Cruz. I disagree. I think O'Neal Cruz was awesome. I think he's going to have a good career. All right. We have 5-star 3 boxes and Brooklyn Collection at the end of this one. Inception started off so good, and then it fell off. Will Ferrell, most underrated MLB player ever. He played for what, like 9 teams in one day? 9 teams in one day. That's a nice hit. How about a little 2 of 5 Jose Ramirez for the Guardians? Jose Ramirez, Guardians hit. Taylor. Taylor, nice one. Low numbered. You know a Jeter auto's coming in Brooklyn, right? And Max Meyer for the Marlins behind him. Javier Baez is 1 for 20 this spring. He's going to break out soon, says Murphy. Historically underrated Stan the Man Musial. Appropriately rated, I feel like.
No one thinks, oh man, that's Dan Musial. He sucks.
As far as for being legendary, A-Rod is underrated. A-Rod just gets a bad rap because of the steroids and the attitude. And Phil, you want to chime in here? Jose Ramirez, 2 of 5. We'll hit the squirrels for that one. Bobby Bonilla, underrated. Bobby Bonilla is a god. No hobby love for Jose Ramirez. It's a nice hit for Cleveland. Taylor. Adonis Garcia was criminally underrated prior to the playoff run. I can kind of see it. Like I said, it's easier to come up with underrated players than overrated because nobody's going to argue with you that Adolis Garcia was appropriately rated. David Price was overrated. A little bit. Goldie underrated. Paul Goldschmidt is underappreciated for sure. Yuri Perez, that is a nice hit for the Marlins. Marlins Rockies, David D. And a blue. Alec Thomas to 25 for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Milton. Konerko underrated. Konerko appropriately rated. Corey Seager, most underrated player, 2-time World Series MVP. Fair, I agree. Alec Thomas to 25. We're looking for Corbin Carroll. The player I thought didn't get the respect he deserved was Nolan Ryan. Can't believe he never won Cy Young, says Ed Oliver. Fair enough. Lee Smith, underrated. Agreed. Agreed on Lee Smith. And last box of 5-star right here. I named my dog after Corey Seager. Jim Thome is overrated, you think? Rob says Jim Thome. No, I think he's appropriately rated. Austin Riley for the Braves, 24 of 30. Silver signatures, Austin Riley. Braves is Dylan in this one. Oh, you think he's underrated? Okay, fair enough. And for the A's, J.J. Bleday. Ryan is the greatest pitcher we'll ever see. Agreed on that one. Rafi Palmeiro should be in the Hall of Fame, says Tim. Deion Sanders overrated in baseball. So is Michael Jordan. We'll one touch up the Austin Riley. $10 boxes and 0 Angels. Well, that's actually 8 boxes. And the 9th box is still to come. Final box of the break coming up. Nice little Austin Riley here to 30. Jeff Wilson underrated when it comes to the PPP. I feel like Maglio... You are correct, Phil. Maglio Ordonez was a fantasy baseball monster. Maglio... That dude just got on base. Brooklyn Collection 2023. First time doing this one. We've been talking about who's overrated, Ace. Alright, Brooklyn Collection. I like the box this one comes in. Just look at the box. It's just nice. A nice little box. I can think of some stoners who want that box for things. I think we get 2 autographs per box in Brooklyn Collection. Yeah, they want it for stones. Alright, we're going to kick it off. Mr. Nichols, a member for 35 months. Stoners want that box for the little stones they collect. Yep. Bryce Turang, this is a facsimile auto. Cards are on like a 100-point card stock, which is also nice. Ric Flair would look good in that box. Eric Bedard, overrated for sure. I like where you're going with that one. Blunt rolling box. There you go. Tim just flat out said it. Tim just flat out said it. Miguel Cabrera. Man. Miguel Cabrera. GOAT. Speaking of Bedard. What's going on, Mr. Nichols? Miguel Cabrera. What kind of stones do they collect? Infinity Stone. Yeah, I know, right? Julio for the Mariners. Julio Rodriguez. I can't roll my R's. I think we should be coming up on our autos not too long. Probably going to be Jeter. Watch. It's got to be Jeter, right? It's going to be Jeter. Watch. I think this is our auto. Riley Green, 4/99 for the Detroit Tigers. First auto. Brian D with the hit once again. 4/99 for the Tigers. On card, Riley Green. Worst auto in baseball. I don't know about that. I don't think it's the worst. Alright. Is this going to be the Jeter right here? Is this the Jeter? Let's see. It's the thrill of Will Clark. 16/30 San Francisco going to ZH. I love me some Will Clark. Appropriately rated. Wow, you really said overrated for Will Clark? Tim's a buyer. How quickly does Top ship redemptions? It just depends on the card. 5 days later. If they have it on hand, they're pretty good about it. Nice Will Clark on that one. 16/30 on the Will Clark. I think we have some color parallels on back. Let's see gold. For the Angels, pitcher and designated hitter. Who do you guys think? Pitcher / designated hitter for the Angels? Kendrys Morales, of course. How about a Shohei Ohtani 33/50? Jared Weaver. Congratulations, Robert K. with the hit. Hopefully that's a one-touch for you. And our final card of the break. For the Rangers, a pitcher /75, Jake DeGrominator. Here's a guy who's overrated. No, he's appropriate. He's appropriate. He's injured all the time. Not an auto on that one for Simile auto, but we'll one touch it up. Nice Shohei right there to 50. Bronson Arroyo? Fair enough. Bronson Arroyo. No auto, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's a facsimile. It's a printed on auto, my friend. $40 last sold. Not a one touch either. I'm still going to one touch it for you, but last sold 40 bucks. That's really low. That's really low. Not an auto, my friend. Only 2 autos per box. I know, he thought it was an auto. I'm sorry, my friend. Little gold to 50, but not an auto on that one. Nice card, though, but not an auto. Stitch is popping in with the bad news. 5 sales, highest is 50 bucks. That's not good. All right, let's take a look at the hits in this one. Jake DeGrom to 75. Will Clark to 30. We have Riley Green to 99. Julio, Miguel Cabrera, Bryce Turang, J.J. Bleday, Yuri Perez, Alec Thomas to 25. Max Meyer, Graham Ashcroft to 75. Miguel Amaya, Nick Prado to 75. DeGrom had to do facsimiles because you'd need Tommy John after finishing its stack. There's Martin Adley, Tristan Casas. Facsimile should not be a thing. I'm not a big fan of facsimile autos. Gold, Pete Alonso. Mervis, Yuri Perez, Christopher Morel, Velazquez to 50. Blake Perkins to 25. Yoshida. Amaya to 50. Volpe on the nucleus. Cal Raleigh. Christopher Morel auto. Launched of Schwarber. Launched of Guerrero. DeGrom. And one touches in that break. We have the Ohtani to 50. The Austin Riley to 30. The Jose Ramirez to 5. Francisco Alvarez to 25. And then the Gunnar Henderson gold to 50 for Baltimore. Big hit of the break. That is going to do it for that one. Box this one on up, put it away. We have a giveaway.